General Hospital will reveal that Brennan has long been known as a dangerous individual, operating covertly under the guise of working for WSB. The secrets he holds not only help him maintain power but also allow him to manipulate those around him. The relationship between Brennan and Sidwell began as a temporary alliance to overthrow Sonny, who was seen as the greatest threat to their power. Brennan views Sonny as a formidable opponent, with a tightly knit power network and absolute loyalty from his allies. However, Brennan does not want a direct confrontation and seeks to use Sidwell as a pawn. Through secret meetings, the two quietly build a plan to harm Sonny. But as usual, greed and suspicion quickly cause a rift in their alliance. Colette, a young and talented WSB agent, is initially tasked by Brennan to monitor Lulu in hopes of leading to Valentine. However, her actions do not completely follow orders. Colette's shooting of Valentine during a mission in Prague not only surprises Brennan but also raises questions about her loyalty. Although Colette justifies her actions as a means of controlling the damage, when the police arrived at the scene, Brennan is not easily convinced. He secretly watches her and takes precautionary measures in case Colette turns against him. Meanwhile, Sidwell also does not fully trust Brennan. He secretly approaches Colette, exploiting her underlying dissatisfaction to turn her into an ally. Sidwell promises Colette an opportunity to escape Brennan's control and a large sum of money if she cooperates. Colette, initially hesitant, is eventually persuaded when she realizes the risks she faces if she continues to stay loyal to Brennan. Colette's betrayal leads to a series of events. During a transaction with Sidwell, she secretly passes advanced WSB explosives to him. These explosives are used to destroy Sonny's penthouse apartment. The explosion happens suddenly, leaving no trace, and Michael, who happens to be at the scene, is severely injured. While Michael fights for his life in the hospital, Brennan quickly realizes that everything is spiraling out of control. Seeing the risk of being exposed, Brennan decides to act before things go too far. He plans to frame Colette, using fake evidence to make her the sole responsible party for the entire incident. However, Colette is no fool. She discovers Brennan's plot and attempts to gather evidence to protect herself. One dark night, Colette decides to confront Brennan directly, bringing with her classified documents that she believes will expose the whole truth. But Brennan is prepared. Not only does he have a plan to deal with Colette, but he also secretly plans to eliminate her to cover his tracks. When Colette arrives at the meeting point, she does not know that it will be her last encounter in a dangerous game. Brennan, cold and decisive, kills Colette, ensuring that no one can trace him. Meanwhile, Sidwell also finds himself in the midst of danger. After learning that Brennan has taken care of Colette, he realizes that the alliance with Brennan has officially broken down. Sidwell begins to bolster his defenses while trying to manipulate others to strengthen his position. However, his actions do not escape Sonny, who is quietly investigating the person behind the explosion. Despite the pain of seeing Michael lying motionless in a hospital bed, Sonny remains clear-headed and starts planning his revenge. With the help of loyal allies, Sonny gradually uncovers the clues leading to Brennan and Sidwell. Colette's remaining documents, along with signs from Sidwell, slowly reveal the entire conspiracy. Sonny not only seeks revenge but also wants to ensure that no one can threaten his family and empire again. As things begin to clear up, Brennan realizes that time is no longer on his side. He decides to withdraw from WSB and erase all traces of his presence. However, this move cannot hide from Sonny's sharp eyes. The final confrontation between Sonny and Brennan takes place in a highly tense atmosphere, where secrets, betrayals, and ruthlessness are brought to light. Meanwhile, Sidwell cannot maintain his position either. He is discovered by Lucy, a woman who has been suspicious of his true identity, with evidence linking him to the explosion. Lucy, initially drawn to Sidwell's mystery, eventually realizes that she cannot hide the truth. With the help of allies, she passes on critical information to Sonny, helping him complete the investigation. As the veil of secrecy is lifted, Port Charles' faces change once again. The damage from the explosion and the power struggles leave deep scars in the hearts of those involved. Michael, though slowly recovering, is determined to rise and protect his family and loved ones. Sonny, though victorious, realizes that the underground world will never be truly peaceful. Meanwhile, Brennan and Sidwell, those who conspired to overthrow everything, become living examples of the destruction that greed and betrayal bring. Sonny has never been one to forgive those who threaten his family. The penthouse explosion not only caused serious material loss but also forced Michael, the son he deeply loves, to face death. In Sonny's heart, fury burns strongly, not only from the loss but also from the humiliation of being attacked by enemies within his own territory. In the days following the explosion, Sonny focused all his energy on caring for Michael. He stood vigil by his son's bedside, holding his hand tightly and promising himself that he would not let the enemy escape justice. As Michael slowly recovered, Sonny's pain turned into resolve. He called on Jason and Dante, his most trusted men, to begin a thorough investigation to expose the conspiracy and punish those behind the tragedy. The initial clues were faint, but Sonny remained undeterred. He understood that in order to uncover the true enemy, patience and skill were required. With Brick's help, Sonny began tracing the explosives that had been used. Brick quickly identified the device as a product of WSB, an important detail that made Sonny more cautious. He knew this was not a random attack but a well-planned scheme by powerful individuals. Meanwhile, Brennan, realizing that Sonny was getting closer to the truth, began feeling the pressure. He tried to erase all traces that could lead back to him while contacting Sidwell to coordinate a plan. However, Sidwell, with his cunning and ambition, did not fully trust Brennan. He secretly sought to protect himself, even willing to sacrifice Brennan if necessary. Sonny did not stop at just investigating but also mobilized his network of allies to pressure those involved. He approached Lucy to learn more about Sidwell, the mysterious figure in Port Charles. Though initially reluctant, Lucy eventually provided key information after realizing the truth about Sidwell. From there, Sonny began to connect the dots. With each step forward, Sonny gradually unveiled the truth behind the conspiracy. When he learned that Colette, Brennan's agent, had been murdered to cover up the trail, Sonny saw the true cruelty of his enemies. However, this only strengthened his resolve. Individuals like Brennan and Sidwell did not deserve mercy. The final confrontation took place in a dramatic setting. Sonny, along with Jason and Dante, meticulously planned to expose Brennan and Sidwell. By setting a trap for Brennan, Sonny forced him to reveal the entire truth about the alliance with Sidwell. On a fateful night, Sonny faced both men. Sonny's final words were filled with power and rage, a sentence passed on those who had caused pain to his family. Brennan, knowing he could not escape justice, tried to negotiate with Sonny. But his desperation and excuses could not calm the anger of the father who had nearly lost his son. Meanwhile, Sidwell, with his crafty nature, tried to escape but failed. Sonny had already predicted this and prepared a plan to trap him. When dawn broke, the case was closed with Sonny's victory. Brennan and Sidwell faced the appropriate punishment, not just from Sonny but from the very world they once controlled. However, this victory did not bring Sonny peace. He still felt the void left by Michael, a pain that would stay with him for life. Even so, Sonny knew he had done everything possible to protect his family and made it clear that no one could touch his loved ones without paying the price. With his determination and strength, Sonny not only punished his enemies but also sent a clear message: loyalty, family, and honor would never be defeated by any conspiracy. And although this battle ended, Sonny understood that he would always have to be ready for the next challenge in the dangerous world he inhabited.